Aloha, party people. Hope you're all doing very well. Here is the third edition of my vlog following this journey with me. So just to keep you updated on where I am, I turned in my book. I let go of it this past Monday to my proofreading and design folks on the East Coast, and that was a pretty weird day. Very, very big roller coaster of emotions. Been working on it for like 2 years, so it was pretty cool to let go, and then to just dive right back into all the publishing things that I have to do. So anyway, there's where my book is. It's currently going through proofreading and design right now. I'm actually waiting to get it back today because I'm doing other things and just ready for that release date, which is going to be, July 6th. Letting you know about this whole journey I actually put out a blog, and I have another one coming out this weekend, kind of talking about the ups and downs of everything, this whole journey and what it looks like. Everybody, you might have a dream. I like to believe that everybody has a dream. So you think when you get on it, everything's going to go well and be right. And I wanted to share that on both sides of it, because it is just like life. And I talked about in the vlog last week. So is this journey. The journey is life. Just deciding what it is you want to go for and what your dreams are, and if you want to go for them or not. It's just like life. So I wrote a blog today. I wrote another one that's going to be out on Sunday, and talked about some of the obstacles I've had along the way. So it's not just, as I say, puppy dogs and cupcakes. There are challenges. I'm a big challenge, and some of the decisions that I make along the way aren't the most effective decisions, and I figure that out, generally after the fact. However, one thing I like about Oprah is she always said that there's nothing is a failure. If you take, what you learned from that decision and from the results of that decision, and you use that in the future, then it was never a failure. I can look back on my life at a lot of different things that I was involved in, different businesses and things like that, where I didn't necessarily reach the success that I wanted to achieve. However, I learned from them, and I'm applying all of that stuff to what I'm doing now. And thus far, I just keep going. It's all about being committed and what is my intention. And the same goes to you. When you decide, whenever that time is, hopefully now, that you're going to start on this journey, you're going to go after a dream that you have, or that great relationship, or that promotion, or house, obstacles are always going to be there. That just is, because we think, we give our attention sometimes to what we don't want because we worry about it. And then, as we know, whatever we think about, whatever we talk about, that's what creates our reality. So even when you don't want to do that, you still worry. And when people worry, most of the time, whatever you're worrying about doesn't really happen. However, if you're focusing all your energy on the obstacle itself rather than what you want, then that's what you're going to end up with, more obstacles. So that's just what I want to leave you with today, and let you know the ups and downs of what I'm doing. This past Tuesday evening, or Wednesday, I was a presenter for Ike Pono, which I've been talking about, and that was really cool. And watching this company and getting to see what it's like to take something and build it from the ground up. Now, it's already established in Seattle and Portland and Japan, and getting established here in Hawaii, and I want to take it out to you. And so learning this now is challenging in itself. It's exciting, and I'm passionate about it, and it's still challenging because I'm learning something new. Just like the publishing company was something new, writing a book was something new. Well, this is something new. How am I going to take this and share it with you guys? And how am I going to build that up? How's that going to look? Because I don't know. Sometimes the fear of the unknown is what prohibits us from doing exactly what we want to do, because we don't know what it looks like. Or we have an idea of what it looks like, and then it ends up not looking like that, so we think, we give up. And the more I learn, the more I grow, the more I see that it's about not giving up. Those are the people that succeed. It's the ones that don't give up. They're committed to living their passion, to living their dreams, to having a vision. And I have one. And I imagine that you all do too. You might kind of stuff it down inside sometimes. You don't really want to think about it. However, we're born with one, I believe anyway. So where I'm at now is we're building up this next class for Ike Pono, which is going to be in July, the next first weekend class. And coming up on June 16th, my wife Diane and I are going to do the presentation together, which is really cool. We've never done a presentation together, so I'm looking forward to it. Curious to see what that's going to look like. And if for you, those of you that live in Hawaii and you want to see, you want to come hear me speak and Diane speak, and you want to find out what Ike Pono is all about, I'll be sending out and posting details on that pretty soon. So that's all I'm going to leave you with today. That's where I've been. The book is in its final stages, and so now I'm working on the speaking end of it, putting together a speaking tour, seeing what that looks like, building some joint ventures with other companies to help promote my book, and just allowing possibilities and opportunities to come into my life. I'll leave you with an instance. Yesterday, I had sent in my application for my printer. My printer is in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So I'd called my sales rep, my rep, Dave Hinman, the previous day and left a message. And he called me back yesterday. Awesome guy. Totally nice, funny. He's in Minnesota and he's asking about the weather here. Nobody ever wants to really know what the weather's like here. However, they ask anyway, and I tell them. So we're having a nice discussion, and he's talking about some other authors that his company has printed books for, some other publishing companies, and just shared with me some of the ways that they've marketed their book, some ways that are not typical, some outside the box ways. And he was freely sharing with them. It was cool just because we just met, just talked on the phone, and he already wants to see me win. He wants to support it, and it's good for his business also because they're going to be printing my books. However, that's not what it was. It was just this genuine, authentic man who, was excited. He was excited to hear about my story, excited to hear about what I want to do, and was willing to offer, hey, listen, this is what one author I know did and sold 8,000 copies this way, and this is another way, and just to freely share that information. And I wrote it all down because there's a lot of different ways. In fact, my next blog that's coming out, talks a little bit about that. Is there isn't just one way to do something. There's unlimited amount of ways, and as I go on this journey, this book journey, selling books and speaking, I have different avenues of marketing myself, marketing the book, things that I've come up with, things that people in my mastermind have come up with, ideas, that I read online, that I read in other people's blogs, and using them, I'll figure out which ones work. I don't know that they're all going to work. Maybe they will. That would be great. I don't know that they all will. So I'll be able to measure which ones do, be able to monitor which ones do, and just let these ideas come into me because I'm open to them. And the more I'm open with me, the more I'm loving myself and just being happy about this journey that I'm on and excited. Possibilities, opportunities, information flows into me. And I get to decide what I want to do. I like that. That resonates with me. I don't like that. That doesn't resonate with me. And I get to choose. That's what the journey is all about. That's what this adventure is all about. And I'm glad that you're going to watch it with me. That's exciting. Very, very exciting for me. And I'm excited to see you soon. I'm excited to let you know more about when the book's going to be released. And I'm excited to I want to hear what you're doing. So if you're watching this, I have people send me private messages and comments. Leave some comments on the open. I would love to see what you're doing, hear about what you're doing. Maybe I can help you. Maybe we can help each other. Who knows? You have all my information. Go to my website at paulehendricks.com. You can leave a comment. You can click on the RSS feed and get my blogs when they come through your feed. You can sign up for the Google email updates. Numerous ways. Sign up for my newsletter. It's free. Still about to launch. This weekend I'm going to do that. I have time now to get working on that. So anyway, this is Paul again. I'm coming from my beautiful Lanai here in my condo in Hawaii, island of Oahu. Aloha and mahalo. Bye-bye.